I know what you are.
Say it. Out loud. Say it.
Vampire.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Daily Kaylee. Today's episode is about the most cringy parts of the Twilight movie. I have a list of almost 40 things that I noticed when watching this movie, but this is going to be about the top 10. It was so hard to narrow this down, but I don't want this podcast to be 3 hours long. So go ahead and put in the movie, follow along with me. I'm sure this will make you laugh. Number 10, Bella's wardrobe. In the opening scene of the movie, Bella is wearing a long sleeve shirt underneath another shirt and jeans. She lives in Phoenix. It makes no sense. Phoenix is one of the hottest places in the United States. Throughout the entire first movie, she wears the oddest combination of outfits. In the other 3 movies, there is nothing like this. Her outfits are perfectly normal. But in this first movie, I have no idea who set up her wardrobe, but I'm glad that they were not a part of the other movies. Number 9 is Eric. Just Eric. Eric's whole character. There's no words to describe how cringy he is. Moving on. Number 8 is how Jessica plays dumb the entire movie. She actually does this throughout all 4 movies, but it's just so cringy how Anna Kendrick took this role and they just gave her this to work with. I understand she's supposed to be snobby, but I just don't understand how she was the valedictorian when she was so dumb. And Anna Kendrick is a good actor, but this part is just terrible. Number 8 is how hard Jasper is trying throughout this whole movie. I understand that he's like the newest vampire of the Cullen clan, so it's harder for him to adjust to their lifestyle, but just watching his face throughout the entire movie, it's so funny how you can tell that he is trying so hard. If you don't pay attention to Jasper, you won't notice this, but please just watch it one time and only pay attention to his face in all of his scenes. It is so funny. Number 6 is when Bella notices that Edward's eye color changed from black to gold, and he blames it on the lighting of the school. Even if that was the case, why would it change when the school lighting has been the same all fucking year? He couldn't come up with any better excuse than that. I mean, for God's sake, she even asked him if he was wearing contacts, and all he had to say was yes. Sometimes it's really hard to believe that that's probably the least cringy thing Edward does in this entire movie. Moving on. Number 5 is how everyone, I mean everyone, is asking Bella to prom. Bella is by no means the prettiest or most interesting girl in this entire school, but as soon as she moves there, it's like every dude she knows in her grade is just jumping all over her. Obviously, as a kid watching this, I would have never noticed that, but now that I'm out of high school and just looking back, nobody in high school does that. Like, every single person in that school was interested in Bella. That does not happen in real life. I don't know where Stephenie Meyer got her inspiration for that, but I know damn well it didn't come from a high school student. Okay? Just saying. Number 4 is when Edward stops the van from crushing Bella, but he lets her hit her head on the concrete, hoping that she would hit it hard enough to not remember that he saved her life. Even if she didn't remember, everyone else that noticed him there would have told her that he was there to save her life. she would have fucking remembered that he was not right beside her when this happened. And he still tries to tell her that she hit her head too hard to remember, when the doctor tells her she does not even have a concussion. There's nothing wrong with her. Her head doesn't even hurt. He, refuses to give up that argument when it's ridiculous. Just completely not based on any facts whatsoever. Number 3, Spider Monkey. That's all I have to say about that one. Number 2 is Edward and Bella's first kiss. There's a lot to unpack here. I understand that Edward has never kissed a girl in his entire life, human or otherwise. But the objective remains the same, okay? There's pretty much only one way to do it. But not only that, he literally just appears in her bedroom, freaks the fuck out of her, and then decides to really creep her out once again by telling her to stay still, and just leans forward very carefully and kisses her. That's fine. But then, when she wants to kiss him back, he flips the fuck out again and just slams backwards into her bedroom wall, which her dad definitely would have heard. That's another thing that I should have put on this list. Her dad never notices anything. No sound, nothing. His bedroom is right behind hers. And he doesn't even hear this kid slamming into her bedroom wall. That'll have to be for another time. We'll put that in there somewhere next time. But now it's time for the number 1 most cringe thing about Twilight. When Edward first sees Bella walk into the classroom. Honestly, I want you guys to watch this part. So if you'll put on Twilight and skip to 10 minutes and 24 seconds, please watch this with me. I'm not only talking about the part where he literally holds his nose, because who does that? But the fact that when she first walks in, he has the most blank face and is not looking at anywhere in particular. And this is because Robert Pattinson actually forgot that they were rolling and was literally just spacing out, just sitting there waiting for something to happen. And I think that is the funniest part of this entire list. So please watch that scene and just have a laugh with me. Thank you guys for listening to episode 3 of Daily Kaylee, and pretty much listening to why Bella and Edward are the worst characters in the first Twilight movie. I'll see you next time, and I hope you guys love this. Bye!